Good afternoon, everybody. This is Robert Childress, CEO of the Masters Conference. I'm excited to be here in the Recommind booth at ILTACon 2016 with Hal Marcus. Hal, how are you doing today?
Doing great. Having a good time here.
Hal, can you tell us a little bit about what you do at Recommind and what your position is there at the company?
Sure. I'm Director of Product Marketing. I'm myself an ex-litigator, so what I love doing is interacting with litigators and attorneys, the whole legal industry, about the solutions we have, how we're changing discovery, all the things that we bring to the table.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys have literally grown like crazy in the past couple of years. I mean, I have traveled with you all over the world, and we've done many engagements, and Recommind is just a fantastic company. I have your Cards Against Lawyering, which is always exciting.
We're very proud of that.
Very proud of it.
Together with some drunken lawyers and have a good time.
Right, it's exciting. And Recommind seems like you guys have just been growing and growing, and then all of a sudden we hear this huge news, right? Mm-hmm. So can you tell us what that means and what the future might look like for Recommind, or what you can tell us?
Sure. Well, last month we were acquired by OpenText, and we're really excited about this. And OpenText is one of the largest software companies in the world.
Right.
They've been growing by leaps and bounds, I think, without sometimes people in the U.S. always noticing. They're not perhaps as high profile as some of the other major software players, but they are the world leader in enterprise information management.
Wow.
And that bodes really well for us. That's I always look at acquisitions. I've been involved in a few on both sides of the equation.
Right.
And I tend to look at them from the perspective of, does it make sense?
Right.
And then everything else flows from that. And this one, to me, makes a great deal of sense. There's something like 80% of the Fortune 5,000 are using some OpenText products.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's an extraordinary amount of information, and a lot of that data is unstructured data.
Huh.
So when you need to get into that data and analyze it, do investigations, and wind up in a discovery context, anything along those lines, you need unstructured data analytics, and that's really the genesis of Recommind. That's where it came from.
Right.
We started as an analytics company with a solution that can analyze unstructured data really elegantly. The solutions that we developed were all just solving problems with that core invention that we had at the beginning.
Right.
So that's a great fit with OpenText because they've got the enterprise information. We've got the tools for analyzing it really elegantly. So I think this bodes really well for the future.
So is there on the horizon, is there something like a new kind of solution, integration that's going to be happening for your current clients, or how does that look like?
Well, we're already to a certain degree integrated in that we partnered a long time ago with our Decisive Search product and with the folks doing OpenText. Doing eDocs at OpenText, I meant to say.
Great. Okay.
And in fact, they're about one row away here on the booth, and we've got a lot of folks going back and forth together. So we've had that integration. We are already able to grab data from key solutions within OpenText and pull it into the Accelerate platform for discovery and investigations purposes.
Right.
So going into the acquisition, we already had the ability to do those things. Now, the acquisition is very fresh, so next steps, I can't announce anything on that horizon yet, but what I can tell you is that OpenText is very serious about discovery, and we are now the cornerstone of the discovery business unit within OpenText.
Wow.
Which had already, by the way, acquired Aegis some time ago.
Oh, right.
So
of course.
They've already gotten their feet wet in that discovery space, and that's an area that they intend to take very seriously and grow. And then I can tell you further that they've got a very serious play in analytics and have made some very bold announcements. I won't take the time to elaborate on them, but over the last couple of months, they've said some very interesting things about where they're going with their analytics platform. And machine learning is a key aspect of that, and Recommind's technology can play a key role in that too.
Amazing. So if I'm a prospect, or if I'm a prospect because I'm an old sales guy, right? Just thinking about, I don't know Recommind, I'm not as familiar with OpenText. Am I a law firm? Am I a vendor? Am I all in one? Is it a big system working together? What does that look like for?
Yeah, I see it as a system working together, and that the law firms that we work with have always been operating on behalf of corporate clients, right?
Gotcha.
And at the end of the day, it's the corporate client's data that's being analyzed for purposes of investigation, analyzing security data breaches, answering FOIA requests, on and on, including all the aspects of litigation.
Right.
So I see them as really working in lockstep. For OpenText, I think it's safe to say that their client base is largely corporate. But then with tools like eDocs, they also have a good established base law firms using their tools as well.
So this would make like a great synergy between OpenText clients and Recommind clients, and creating that relationship stronger, if you will,
Absolutely.
at least in a short time frame.
Yeah, in fact, we've been growing our corporate base of clients, which has really been a factor from the beginning.
I know.
We've
You
never
guys have
been
been
exclusive
crazy.
to law firms, but in particular, we've been focusing on corporate clients recently with our cloud offering, because when a corporation consolidates all of its outside discovery in one cloud offering, or at least the bulk of it, then they have got the means to have one place, one set of security parameters, and be able to look across all of their cases, analyze the efficiency that they're getting, their data volumes, all the things that corporations have been trying to track and understand about discovery. It's much easier because it's all in one place, and we've got the reporting tools to let you see all of that.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's just crazy how much this industry is changing and all the acquisitions.
Yeah,
everybody gets real nervous when they hear acquisition, and knowing you guys and working with your company, it's just top notch all around. It's been a fantastic experience. You've been amazing to work with, and I just look forward to the amazing things that you guys are doing. On the horizon, it's going to be, I think, just an amazing path to watch you guys walk on, really, if you will, with OpenText clients, your clients, and we're such an infant space, right? I mean, we're big. We look around this conference, we see a lot of amazing, products, but in reality, we're still at the forefront of what's happening with this technology, right? I mean, with data and you name it. And I think an acquisition like this is a step for the industry itself too, right? Because you guys are going to innovate, you guys are going to create, which creates more competition, creates more results, and at the end of the day, the clients all win, right? And so I think this is a huge step. I think it's just, I can say nothing more, but it's just a great two brands coming together, and I know you would probably agree, right? So
I do. Thanks for saying all that. I appreciate that. And hey, we're looking forward to the next Masters Conference.
Oh yeah, no, it's going to be exciting. It's our 10th year. It's obviously not why I'm doing podcasts, but I wanted to come by and speak with all of you guys. But we are excited to have you participate, and we've got a lot of amazing things planned, and we're doing a lot of really cool things. So if you want to podcast me one day, let me know, because I've got a lot of things. No OpenText coming, but for acquisition or anything like that. But just a great. I'm looking at the industry of how can we service clients better, and how can we get engagements stronger for clients like you. And it's actually through technology, much like we do in eDiscovery. So those are the things that we're working on. But enough about me. So Hal, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Robert.
Really appreciate it. Cheers.
Great talking to you.
Same here.